I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming.
So hey guys, how you doing? So today, as you can see from the title, I am going to be saying my favorite albums for 2020. This is basically just albums I kind of played and stuff, but since the year ended and it's officially 2021, I guess Happy New Year. And I was debating if I should do this video, but I feel like I want to give support to these albums because like I love them so much, and there's literally like no skip on these albums. I used to listen to them as a whole package. Like I could literally know what song is coming next if I'm watching the music video or something. But anyways, apart from some exceptions though, like there's some songs that I'm like, it's not my style of music or whatever. But anyways, so here are my favorite albums, and they're in no particular order, but yeah, this is what it is. And I'll just mention a couple of songs that I liked, or I don't know, that intrigued me, I guess. So yeah, or I'll be here all day if I talk like every single song in the album. So anyways, we'll start with New Zone NCT 127. I freaking love that album. Like, oh my god, I didn't think I would love. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what I expected. I think because I listened to like the reels or whatever they're called, and like I really did like what they've showed so far. So yeah, I really did like it. When Kid came out, I was so hyped, and like it just get me on my feet all the time. And I have basically learned the choreography. And basically, I know mostly the chorus. At least I know how to do the chorus, but I hope to know, like, basically learn the whole thing. I'm gonna try and learn it with my brother though. And my favorite song, like absolutely favorite song on this album, is "Love Me Now." I'm like so obsessed with this song, and like I just hands down. I don't even know, like, I'm not like a music expert or whatever, or I don't analyze everyday song, but personally that song I overplay it like very on replay, very unhealthy on a very unhealthy replay level. And I love basically how the album ends, because basically it continues with like love song and then like white night. Basically like that whole section just basically fades off nicely, because I think we have sit down mad dog something like that before that or something. But anyways, yeah. So my next favorite album is Reload Dream. So NCT Dream. I really love that freaking MV. Like the Reload music video. Like, oh my god, I freaking love that song so much. Like Jaemin wrecked me in this freaking comeback, and I'm just like, boy, freaking stay in the lane, because like I cannot like NCT as okay, you watched my other videos. I mentioned before that. Okay, wait, have I done an NCT unboxing yet? Okay, no, I haven't. So it's the first time I'm mentioning it. But like, yeah, like you can't have one bias in NCT. It's almost impossible. But anyways, yeah, I love the dance for this song as well, and I know the chorus, but that's it. Yeah. But then like another song, like this is one album I love literally every song. But like Quiet Down, I really wish they had done a full MV for that one, because they did like the short. I don't know if they're called teasers or what they're called, but anyways, I wish they had done like a full video for it. And then effing like freaking effing love 7 days. Like, oh my god, I love that song. Like 7 days a week. And, But anyways, yeah. I really love that song. Like, yeah, like as I said, I freaking love every flipping song on this album. It's like so good. So the next album is another NCT, technically, yeah, it's an NCT album, and it's WayV's Awaken the World. I love that album. Oh my god, like seriously, and I love it so much to the point that I probably low-key made my brother get interested in WayV because he bought the album. So yeah, and it's funny because I don't have the album myself, because like it's just hard. I'm a multi-stand, so technically I don't have money, so I have to prioritize my groups. Not really prioritize, I like impulsively do it. So in my head, technically, because at least for Super M artists, they don't there are no like pre-orders and stuff, and I pray to God I don't start doing pre-order shit, because like then it will make me want to buy the album as soon as I get it. But at least currently it's just like one photo card, and like you can always find the album, at least so far. Like I'm still hoping to buy the set, but yes, that's one album I definitely have to buy out of all like the ones I've mentioned. But I will not, let me just say this, I will not take the full credit of him getting curious in WayV and actually buying an album, because it was just his own curiosity that made him like get interested in it. But yes. And my favorite song on this album is Only Human. Like, oh my god, I really love that song. Another unhealthy song I have on loop. But yes, the vocals in this, it's like, oh my god, it's like so good. But anyways, yeah. So the next album that I'm going to be talking about is Baekhyun's Delight. Oh my god, I love the album so much. He never fails to disappoint. Like Baekhyun's music is always like, for me it hits like, it's just my type of music. I love that type of music that he sings, and like I always end up loving it. Of course, sometimes he does slow songs, and I've mentioned this before that I am not a huge fan of super slow songs. I don't know if it's blue, I don't know what genre that is, but it's like some songs I'm just like, yeah, okay, but like at least the City Light and this one, like I loved it. I think if I was to compare the two, it's hard for me to choose, but I kind of prefer City Light, because like and Village just hit different for me, and I just, even watching that, like listening to that video live when he performed it when I was in concert, was just like one of the best experiences. Like, oh my god. But anyways, I'm rambling on. Oh yeah, so like his previous album would have definitely it would have made the year, like if I was doing this year of the thing where that album was released, it would have definitely made the list, like the top 10 for sure. Because yeah, again, as I said, I freaking love every freaking single song on that album. So yes, and I love the dance for Candy too. So like yeah, I kind of know some parts. Like some parts are just like, oh my god, so iconic. But anyways, yes, there's that. And then now, stepping away from super like artists, my other album that I like is Cravity Season 1 Hideout, Remember Who You Are. I believe that's the full title. But yes, I did not at all expect to like this album. I don't even know, I think I stumbled upon it because like technically the two members from X1 and some of the produce X1, or what's it called, X100, whatever, that season went to that group. So I was like, let me check them out. Like, yeah, and then I think I watched the title track, and it was just okay. Like I liked it, I really loved it, but it was just okay. As soon as I listened to the album, I was just like, no, because like I'm personally trying not to. Oh my god, is my computer glitching? But anyways, I'm personally trying not to stan too many groups, because as I said, I'm a multi-stan, and trying to like keep up on every artist and trying to support everyone, or like hopefully buy everything, not everything, but at least the albums I like, is just getting too much. It's getting too overwhelming, because one, I don't have a job, so that's what I mean. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I didn't expect to like this album, but of course I had to follow my boys, my X1 boys there as supporters. So like, I'm not technically a stan for Cravity, so it's kind of weird, because like, as I said, I'm deciding not to stan them yet. I'd say yet, but like, I don't know, and I don't know if I'll end up learning all the members, because currently I kind of know Allen, I don't know how to say his name, and Tay something. I know it's Tay, but anyways, yeah. And then my favorite track on this album is Cloud9. That freaking song makes me so happy. Like, oh my, I'm so happy that we did a music video for that song. Like, oh my god, like I just freaking love that song. It just lights up my day. And then I also love Blackout. Like, Blackout is like, I'm done. But yeah, it's definitely, like, out of the ones I mentioned in this top 10, it's definitely top 5 for me. Like, it's that high up in my favorite albums of the year 2020. So then I'll move on to the next one, which is Desire. I don't know how to exactly say this, but Kim Wooseok's Desire Greed album. I don't know if it's Greed, Desire, but whichever. I love that album. Again, X1 follow person I followed. He was one of my biases in the group. So of course I love it. I freaking love Red Moon. Like when I was watching it with my brother, I liked how like he was um how do I say this? He was noticing a lot of stuff in the music video that I tend not to notice or I just watch. Like every time I watch a music video, any type of music video especially, like I feel like I when I watch it again, I'm watching it for like the first time. It doesn't matter how many times I've looked it. I feel like I'm watching the music video for the first time. Always find something new. But it is I liked how like he noticed how it was changing from widescreen to like full screen. I don't know if you all know film stuff, you know what I mean. But yes, go back if you didn't notice that. Go check it out. It's just interesting how it goes kind of the music or with the beat drops. So yeah, that was interesting. And for this album, uh oh, this is one of the albums I mentioned. I don't love all the tracks. Um, like Winter, it's just not my cup of tea. Cause like I really like types of song. I really do like songs like this. So it's not a bad song, but it's just not my cup of tea. If that makes sense. So, anyways, that's that. On to the next album is Twilight Zone by I don't know how to, I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but Sungwoon. Twilight Zone. And oh my god, I freaking love this album. Like oh my god. Again, like I didn't expect like I came to one late, but like I didn't expect to like the members in their solo activities. But I ended up doing that. So I'm obsessed with the Lazy Lovers. Like, oh my god, the freaking bridge part. That part is like, oh, I always have to like sing or like harmonize with him when he does that part. I'm not a singer by any means, but I like to pretend I am. And this also goes in my top 5 albums for sure. It will go in the top 5 because I love every freaking song on this album. Like I loop this album like insane. Like the ones that are on my top 5, I definitely loop the album. I even sleep to them. So I wake up like just listening to that album. But yes, I love it. So I don't really have. I guess Lazy Lover is my favorite song, but I love all of them kind of in the same level. So there's that. And then now on to the next. My next album is Agust D stroke Sugar D2. I'm guessing that's what it's called. But yes, I freaking love this song. Like this album. Cause like I don't know. I yeah. Like there's not even any explanation I have for this, but like how do you say it? But it is yeah, that song. It's such like a headbanger song, and like I just love how like it's that inside joke between me and my brother sometimes because yeah, he loves that song as well. But yeah, there's that. And freaking Bunny, like him and Max, anytime they freaking like do a collab, I freaking love that song. Like there's 99% chance that I'm going to love that song. Because like even when he did Blueberry Eyes, I just loved that song. Like it's such a nice song. But anyways, Sugar is my boo. But anyways, yeah. This is definitely also one of the albums that's in my top 5. Like I listen to these songs like so much. But anyways, yeah. I love listening to earphones especially because like it just hits different. Like oh my god, like the music just sounds like it's on a whole nother level. My next album is now Hwasa, Maria. Freaking love, like she's my vocal queen. Like I freaking love this woman so much. Like her vocals, like she's my favorite, one of my favorite female vocals in the K-pop industry, I'll say at least. She always gives me chills every time I freaking listen to her music, and like I have a huge girl crush on her. I'm not gonna lie, but anyways, I love how the album like freaking starts with Nobody Else. Like that song, like it just I don't even know. It makes my heart happy in a weird way. Like just how it just starts off with that, and it's like I'm kind of like I like sad songs, not really sad songs, but how do I explain it? It's hard for me to explain. I don't know if I can even put it in words, but I feel like this album was made for me technically because I can kind of relate with that feeling of like nobody love you or like trying to look for love or like the whole basically what the whole story of the album is. And I love why oh my god, it hits my heart. Like freaking that song, like oh my god. And then also LMM makes me feel like I wanna cry. Every time I wanna listen to it, I just feel like I want to cry. This is also definitely one of my top 5 albums for Hwasa, Maria. But it is. On to the next. I think this is my last one. I'm not sure because I'm going according to a list I have here. So yeah, I'm trying to at least make sure I've mentioned everyone. I think I have, yeah. So now we have the last one. So on to my last one, which is Ateez Fever Part 1. And I laugh because this album, weirdly enough, is what made me officially become an Ateez. I think that's how you say it. Because like I've listened to their albums from day one, like literally from when they debuted. I listened to Ateez, and I was even actually going to go for their concert in April before Corona happened, of course. But like it messed it up. And at that time, I only knew 2 members. Like I only knew Hongjon, is that his name? And Mingy, I think. I don't know if I knew Mingy by that time or not. But regardless, like basically I didn't know all the members. And like with this comeback, like I freaking just knew them like literally all of them like as ago. Because I said I don't want to learn new groups, so I was trying not to learn any more first gen groups because I was just like I can't have too many groups that I like. But I was also low-key trying to learn them, so like every comeback I'll try to see who is dressed as what, like in the music video or all that. But it just didn't stick. But this comeback, it definitely did. But wait, enough of that. So weirdly enough, well they're doing, because I like how Ateez have this thing like the fans kind of choose what's going to be the title track, even though technically they're both going to be the title track, or which music video is produced first is more like it. So like I was actually voting for THANXX more, but I'm actually glad that INCEPTION won instead, because that music video, oh my god, man. The freaking music video, like I don't even know, like let's just end it there because I'm just going to die. But anyways, because freaking Sungwoon and Fan, okay, yeah, then. And then my favorite song, I believe, like freaking to the fucking beat, like oh my god, that's so. The freaking whispers in the song, the freaking beats, like I can go on and like what I love about that song, but oh my god, this is definitely one of my top like favorite songs. Like I don't know, I freaking love that song. Even Song of the Year at this point, but like I've listened to it 100 and plus times. Like if you go to my what's it called, the thing where you can check like how many times you replay stuff, I've listened to it I think basically more than 200 times. And that was like on the day of release. Because I listened to it on a loop, like after. But anyways, yes, I freaking love that song. Oh, then if I had to do a challenge, like it's not to dance for a song, like basically we don't dance if you listen to the song, I would fail because this song always makes me want to dance every flipping time. So yeah. And then just how the memes that came out of this song is just next level. Like I freaking love the song. But anyways. So far, yeah, that's what we have for my top 10 favorite songs of the year. I think currently I'm going to say honorable mentions. Technically some of the songs could have joined the list, but I decided to stick with 10, like top 10, then just say favorite. I could have said favorite albums, but anyways, yeah, here are a few honorable mentions. For sure, Taemin's Never Gonna Die, oh my god, Never Gonna Dance Again Act 1. I flipping love the album, like oh my god, I love it so much. Unfortunately I haven't fully listened to the second one because I've been too busy, and like I tend to, like before when I was working it was easier for me to listen to an album because I used to do it while I was going to work, coming to work, cooking, showering and all that. But then nowadays I'm like I'm like too busy, so like the only time I technically, not too busy, I just never find time to sit down and listen to albums, because technically I do it only when I shower, and that's if I remember. Because sometimes when I'm like, oh yeah, let me play music, and then my iPod is like low on battery, so I can't. But anyways, currently I'm trying to like listen to the whole discography of Shiny, talking about Taemin, because like yeah, I don't even know how to say it. I don't know how to say solo stand because it's not like I hate the other members or only support Taemin, but like I only know him. That's fair enough. Like Taemin is the reason I'm interested in Shiny now. But yeah, and I can't wait for their comeback. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, yes, Taemin's Act One. I love that song. I mean, song album. That one definitely would have made the cut for top. Another one is Stray Kids Go Live, In Live, All In. Basically, that whole section of music, like Go Live was like, oh my god, it was so good. And like, I feel like I want to buy another limited, but I have to relax because I still have All In still processing in patches right now as we speak. Hopefully, by the time I upload this, it's on the way to me, or to the way, on the way, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, I also In Live, I feel like it was basically just a repeat, and most of the other songs were like, I love Any though. Any, like, oh, I freaking looped that song like a fool, and I really hate. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about that, but freaking Mama, that bitch, what? Why weren't they nominated? But okay, we are gonna keep quiet about that. Anyways, so then another nomination, another honorable mention is Twice More and More. I feel like many people were like iffy about this comeback because it was not really Twice style, as people said. But for me, technically, this is the type of music I like from girl groups. Because, like, weirdly enough, this is what made me become a stan for Twice. Because, like, before I used to deny that I'm going to like Twice. One, because I don't want to like more groups. Two, because I rarely like girl groups. And like, yeah, I don't like the whole bubble gum, like, cute. Not, I don't mind cute concept, but it just depends how cute. But anyway, I am rambling on. But yes, this is what made me become a once. I don't know how the hell you say their fan name, but our fan name. This one's technically I am one, but anyway, whatever. Like freaking, like I don't know if I like the title track as much. This one is one of those ones like I prefer the B-sides way more than the title track because like I love the sound of the music. As I said, it's different from what Twice normally do, and I love that change personally. So yes, and I haven't listened to the Eyes on You, whatever that album is called. I haven't listened to that one yet. I think I've listened to a few tracks, but not the whole thing. And then another honorable mention is Idol, I Trust. I love Oh My God. Love the English version. Like Lion is also nice. Like it was a nice album. But HND Soulmate is also another good one. Well mentioned, like another album I liked. But I think I didn't like I forget the name of the song. Na 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 na. And as I'll put it here. But Unfamiliar, I think it's called. I don't like that song because again I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. I have to remember to say things like that because if I say I don't like it, people think I hate it and saying it's a bad song. I'm not saying it's a bad song, I'm just saying it's not my cup of tea. I don't like songs like that. Like I'm very picky with songs like that. It's very rare for me to like a song like that. Whew, I feel like I loved that. Okay, another honorable mention is why do I feel like I'm saying that word? Mr. Honorable. Okay, Park Jihoon. His album The W, I believe is how you say it. I'm not sure, but I freaking love that album. It's another album I used to on loop. And of course, BTS. How would I not love this album? But anyways, yes, I freaking I'm so upset that like I was going to go for this concert. I literally have the ticket still, and Corona happened. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, like I'm just so upset because like even though I like they happened to reschedule somehow and you're able to go, I doubt I'll be able to go for that because yeah, I don't think I'm going to go back to States. But anyways. So yeah, basically that's what I have right now. There are probably other albums that I didn't mention in this list that I probably love and like didn't even think about it when I was making this list, or like songs that I didn't listen to and would have even loved more than some, not more, but like really loved. Because like yeah, technically these albums I listened to them at least I listened to them like huge loop, like literally they made my 2020 like much better, or not even much better, more like I can't even believe all these great albums were released on this year. But yeah, again, there are many other albums I haven't mentioned here that definitely need to be in this list. But anyways, so out of these albums that I mentioned, I only have what? I only have, I believe, Neozone, like on hand. I literally only have Neozone. And then NCT DREAM and Baekhyun's album, like I have them, but they're with my sister, and I've already mentioned why I don't have them. So go watch my 2020 haul to know why. And I'm upset, but what can you do? And yeah, I have of course Go Live, In Live, and I'm hoping to get Ollie. I was hoping to get, oh, I have more and more as well. I have more and more, but just the first version, and it's again not with me, unfortunately. So yes, I believe. Oh yeah, I have H&D Soul, one version. And what else here do I have? I think that's it. As I said, Awaken the World, my brother has a copy, and I'm hoping to buy the set in the future. But yes, all these albums I have to buy in the future. Like these are must buys in my wish list. Maybe not the W as much, because like most of the times I buy albums based on photo cards, and the photo cards are just okay, but I still want the album regardless. It's not high up in my wish list, I'd say, but I definitely still want it in the future. So okay, I've rambled so much. Anyways, so go give these albums a listen, or at least listen to the songs I've mentioned. And yeah, I guess this is my top 10 favorite albums of 2020. Of course, you can put down below which albums you guys like, and basically what albums made your 2020. Or if you don't have a favorite, just say albums that hit you different, you didn't expect to like, anything you feel like writing in the comments. But yes, that's gonna be my video, and I hope you guys, even though we're still in a stupid pandemic, enjoy 2021 and look on the bright side of things. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna see you in another video. Toodles!